Research has shown that loneliness can be as harmful to our health and quality of life as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Statistics Canada 2015 indicates that the seniors population is the fastest growing population in the country and will continue to increase in the forthcoming years. Before going any further, first let's define and differentiate between social isolation and loneliness. Social isolation is an objective state that can be defined as lack of belongingness, engagement with others, and social contacts. Loneliness, on the other hand, is a dynamic, subjective state, a condition that varies across the life course and is influenced by socio-environmental context as well as personality traits. Given the fact that Canada consists of a very diverse population, there is a constant increase in the number of older immigrants living across Canada. My name is Tulsi Radia, and I'm a research assistant at Sheridan Centre for Elder Research. My short-funded research involves identifying the impacts of social isolation and loneliness in older immigrants that are 65 plus, particularly in the South Asian, Chinese, Filipino, and Polish communities. In-depth literature reviews and interviewing agencies and organizations have revealed several risk factors that drive older immigrants towards being socially isolated and or lonely. Some of these risk factors include language barriers, transportation barriers, as well as lack of resources in the community. In order to confirm these risk factors and to identify various protective factors, I interviewed older immigrants individually or in a group setting. One of the main struggles in this step was being able to target those older immigrants who were seriously or critically socially isolated and or lonely, particularly due to the nature of how they were feeling. Another area of concern has been the consent and confidentiality piece, where socially isolated and or lonely older immigrants are hesitant to identify themselves in order to avoid stigma. The focus of my research is to use the information from literature, agency interviews, and older immigrants themselves to come up with culturally competent strategies to increase support. There is hope to design, test, and evaluate innovative technological models that increase the ability of the community to respond to the needs of older immigrants. My research has impacted me in various aspects of my life. I have grown to love the curiosity that my research has brought and how it has influenced my way of thinking so critically. It's also allowed me to appreciate certain things that I may have taken for granted, such as transport and language barriers, things that are important for older adults to overcome. My short-funded research has led me to love the exploratory process, as well as the process of being able to develop ways to make a difference. I hope that my story allows everyone in the community to be able to make a difference in the lives of socially isolated and or lonely immigrants.